What's up, everybody? Joe White here, and here to talk about Tony Khan. I'm laughing already because you guys know what's coming. You know what's going. Um, this guy has to be the most socially awkward nerd on the planet, for real. This guy is the most. He doesn't know how to speak in front of people. Here's a guy who probably got beat if he would have went to a public school here in the States. He would have probably gotten his ass kicked on a daily basis. He probably would have been, his lunch money taken, and, he probably would have gotten a swirly in the toilet. All that good stuff that goes on in schools, or at least went on when I was a kid. Of course, when I was a kid, we didn't randomly go in the next day and shoot up the place. But anyway, that's beside the point. But I'm going to cut to a clip now of this guy introducing a basketball player from Milwaukee nicknamed the Greek Freak. I don't know the guy's name because I'm not going to try to pronounce it, and apparently Tony Khan shouldn't have either. But let's cut to that clip, and then we'll come back and analyze it, and then we'll talk about how he has not improved at all.
Introduce the most valuable player of the NBA. No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. The MVP of the NBA. Yeah, I'm not making this up. For AEW Rampage, ladies and gentlemen, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's go.
So there you have it. I mean, and the look on his face, like he let's go, and then like he's jumping up and down, pissing his pants almost with freaking joy over this guy. I mean, yes, let's act like you're the owner of the company. Shouldn't we act like we've done it before? Oh wait, you haven't. Shouldn't we not act like a complete money mark shill? Oh, wait, you are a money mark shill. That's why you act that way. And then the look on his face, the way he's pointing at the guy with the microphone in his hand and slowly walking back as the Greek Freak comes through the tunnel. Like, everybody look at his face. Everybody look, see what I got tonight. What a moron. And that was, let me look up the clip here. Hold on. So that was August 27th of 2021 when that clip was posted to YouTube. Okay? So I'm going to say that happened in August of 2021. Fast forward to last night at Wrestle Dream. And, well, we get Tony Schiavone, who always now looks like he doesn't want to be there. Like, I'll read you the text. Let me read you the text here. Because AC, my good friend AC, sent me this last night. He sent me the link, and he goes, go to the 1 hour, 4 minute, and 30-second mark. And immediately, like when they show Tony Khan, he's got like the Coke bottle, Simon from Alvin and the Chipmunks glasses, and he's got like, you'll see in the clip, but what's with the shirt cuffs? Did his mommy dress him? Did he dress himself in the dark? I mean, well, you know what? I'm just gonna roll the clip. Let me roll the clip and then I'll get into the texts.
It is an honor to be here in the Tacoma Dome tonight for Wrestle Dream. Thank you all for being here tonight. And here joining us, the grandsons of the late, great Antonio Inoki. It is great to have you both here, Hirota Inoki and Naoto Antonio Inoki. This show and this tradition is inspired by Antonio Inoki, pro wrestling's greatest dreamer. And in honor of this great family and this great man, let's all join along in Antonio Inoki's famous chant.
And the chant goes, Ichi
D Stardust. One more time. One more time.
Ichi
D Stardust. Thank you very much to Commodome, and thank you both for being here. It's great to see you both again. Let's have a great show tonight in honor of Antonio Inoki. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony Khan.
Oh, I love it. I love how this guy continues to bury himself. He's not saving himself at all. He's not going to try to redeem himself. Again? Again? Let's put on the chart again. Come on. It's da. Okay? They threw that. We're going to go. And we're going to, because people are here to see good matches. That's all they care about, my good matches. Never mind the story. We're going to honor Antonio Inoki by hauling his family out here and flat out embarrassing them, because even though we're only about 3,000 miles away off the coast of Japan, here, and Seattle has a strong Japanese and Asian population, we're going to go ahead and chant something that is Inoki's famous chant that nobody knows. When he did that, when him and poor Tony Schiavone, you know, has to sit there like an awkward, embarrassed boob because he's getting paid by this guy, because he's one of the higher ups in that company. And he's got to sit there and be embarrassed. I feel bad for you, Schiavone. I know I'm just a mark. I'm a podcaster mark who doesn't matter, and you don't give a fuck what I think. But you know what? I feel bad for you, man. I'll take the heat and the embarrassment for you. I feel bad for you, Schiavone. I feel bad that the fact that you have to work for this boob and do crap like this. And let me tell you what AC sent me. I said, "Yep, TK found." He told me to go to that mark, and I did. And this was before I paused it like right around like 2 seconds in, and I said, "Yep, TK found that good West Coast booger sugar." And AC goes, "It's fucking hilariously bad. Might dust off the mic and do a show of this shit show, or do a review of this shit show." And I said, "I haven't watched it." And I said, "Geez, I thought I was socially awkward. This guy probably got his ass kicked in high school every day." And then as I'm watching that, the fucking chant thing comes up, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? The chant that nobody knows, because nobody in this country except Dave Meltzer gives two shits about Antonio Inoki, which is true. Nobody in this country. Vince Russo, I can't believe I'm saying this. Vince Russo was right all along. Nobody cares. Inoki had a damn good career. The business probably in Japan, and dare say worldwide, would not be where it is today if it wasn't for him. But nobody in this country gives two craps. I said, and poor Tony Schiavone has to sit there like a big old tool because he has 58 kids to feed and doesn't want to go back to calling minor league baseball in Atlanta, which is true. Yes, he had the What Happened When podcast, which go listen to those early episodes. It was the I Don't Remember show. And, you know, before that, before Conrad Thompson drug him out of the doldrums, he was calling minor league baseball for the Atlanta Braves affiliate there in Gwinnett, Georgia. and making a good living probably wasn't making good insurance because the man had to work at Starbucks just so he could get the insurance. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you got kids that you got to have insured. You have a wife that you have to have insured. You're taking care of your family. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you've reduced yourself to Shivani to looking like Tony Khan's tool bag, you look like you just don't want to be there no more, man. And kudos to you for just scraping. You know what? If I was in your position, I'd probably be doing the same thing. And he goes, I was at a friend's house, and we were like, nobody knows it. He goes, so Tony Khan does it again. Fucking shot. And I said, why does Tony Khan always shout like his balls are in his throat? And then what kills me is they followed this up with a Adam Copeland and Dax Harwood doing a please donate to the people of Asheville, North Carolina. Here's a bunch of QR codes to a different bunch of charities. And I'm sitting here going, how much? Wait, I hate when people do this. I hate, this is what got Dwayne Johnson in trouble for wanting to donate to Hawaii after the volcanoes and hurricanes or whatever, tsunamis, whatever it was, hit that. This is why Dwayne Johnson had to come back to WWE, because his movies flopped and him and Oprah got themselves into hot water because here are two millionaires, multimillionaires. Adam Copeland is a multimillionaire. Dax Harwood, dare say, is making probably at least $500,000 a year. I don't know for sure, but I guess he ain't working there for peanuts. But let's just leave Dax out of it. Edge and Dax, they both live in Asheville, North Carolina, or did before it got wiped off the map. But anyway, and I feel bad for every one of those people, and you should donate to them. However, when a multimillionaire stands up and goes, please donate to this, it makes me want to turn around and point the finger right back at you and go, dude, how much have you donated to help your now pseudo hometown? You're begging for this while wearing a Toronto Maple Leaf shirt, by the way. You're not even from there. You're a transplant. How much have you donated, Adam Copeland? Let's be transparent here. How much have you donated out of your millions and millions of dollars to help your hometown? Anyway, back to Tony Khan. I mean, this guy, when he comes out there to hype something, if I was coming out there to hype something, I'd be like, ladies and gentlemen, we have Inoki's grandchildren here. Let's go ahead. We're going to honor Antonio Inoki. Let's go ahead and do his famous chant. We're going to put it up on this board. Here's how it goes. Say it along with us. But no, here's how Tony Khan does it. We got him here. We're going to do the famous. That's how he's talking. We're going to do his famous chant because I'm so socially awkward and I'm talking with my butt cheeks clenched like I got my balls right here in my throat. That's not an Adam's apple. That's not an Adam's apple. I'm not joking. That's literally my balls in my throat. That's why I sound like this, because I can't talk in front of people. That's why all my big announcements now have to be pre-recorded, because I'm so bashful in front of people on camera. And let me check my balls. Yep, they're still in my throat, and my ass is firmly clenched. Let's do the chant. Yuck, 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 yuck. What's that? Crickets. I heard a pin drop over there in section 238E. What? All right, let's do it again. Staring up at the Titantron. Let's do it again. He's talking to the people in the truck. Can we do it again, guys? Oh, here it is. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Why is he doing the Three Stooges? Yuck, 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 yuck. Anyway. Guys, this is who's running a multi-million-dollar company. This guy has conned himself, literally. He's the con man. He's literally conned himself into getting millions and millions of dollars. And I still don't think he's as profitable as Meltzer claims he is. And I got another video coming out about that. But this is the guy who is running the second most popular. He had to go buy the former second most or third most popular. Well, ROH at one point was number 2. But he had to go buy them because Sinclair didn't want them anymore. But this guy is number 2. This is the guy who can't say millions anymore. Hundreds of thousands. He gets about $500,000 if he's lucky. Tune into every week. And this is a guy who Meltzer claims is going to save the business. But yet he won't point out when he does anything wrong. He'll point out when something goes wrong, but he won't point out anything. He won't come out and say that this guy is the problem. Can't you see it? Can all of you? I want you guys to send this to Dave Meltzer and say, Dave, this nobody podcaster who you constantly put down every week, he has a point. This is the socially awkward idiot, cokehead, who's running a multi-million-dollar company and who has the lives and well-beings of about 75 wrestlers in his hands. Guys, do we not see it? Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And this is Tony Khan. I'm going to go spend more of my daddy money and more of David Zaslav's money. And we're going to go sign everybody. We'll see you down the road.